Hey all, welcome to the Wrestle Fan Report. This is the founder of Wrestle Fan Nikunj Walia, and today the guest on our show is one of the biggest female stars in pro wrestling. She is the man, she is big time, she is Becky Lynch. And the man has come around to Wrestle Fanet. Becky, welcome to the show. It's an honor to have you with us.
Thank you for having me.
Great. So, Becky, let's just jump right into WrestleMania, happening this weekend, smashing all records. You were a part of it in a match against.
Yeah, I've never gotten to open WrestleMania. Well, I was on the kickoff show, but we don't count that. That doesn't count. I haven't opened the main show, and the first match is my favorite match. Right? It sets the tone for the night. The crowd is hyped. They're energetic. This is the first thing they're gonna see. They've just come in. They see the stage, and we set the stage. And unfortunately for everybody else, we're gonna steal the show. So it's all downhill after that.
Well, that's a good approach, but as we saw that you lost against Rhea Ripley in the opening match itself, and it was a hard-fought battle. But now that you did lose, what is your feeling about Rhea Ripley?
How do I feel about my opponent? Don't like her. Don't like her. Don't like her. She's great in the ring. She's great in the ring. She's fabulous. She's fabulous. She has so much finesse, but we never see it because she never wrestles on Raw. No, she's too busy politicking backstage, flirting with Dominic, doing little errands for the Judgment Day. This is her champion. What are you doing? Why can't you be out there fighting? And she says, all I need to do is post a picture for people to give me attention. But give me attention. I want attention. All she's looking for is my attention. Why is she looking for my attention? She's the champion. I ain't looking for her attention. So that makes me feel like I'm already, in her mind, the champion because she needs my attention. I don't need her attention.
Well, that's a point taken, but she is the women's champion going forward. Anyways, switching gears, I want to dwell into your iconic rivalry with WWE Hall of Famer Trish Stratus last year, that went on for months and culminated into this huge steel cage match at WWE Payback. Did you guys have the mindset that, we're going to put on the best high caliber performance, that it will set the bar for one of the best matches in WWE?
Absolutely. That's yes. Yes, 100%. And that's often my mindset. But I think we had a little bit of a chip on our shoulders because, we wanted to be on SummerSlam and we weren't, and there wasn't room for it, and that was fine. But we made sure that when we got to payback, we were going to steal that damn show.
Indeed, you guys stole the show. Just like your book, Becky Lynch, the man, not your average girl, is stealing the show right now and has become New York's bestsellers, which you yourself wrote. So take us back to that writing approach, that process that you followed for your own story for the world to know.
So yeah, a little bit of both, like because it was a long process, but at the end of it, the part that you're seeing, it felt like a very short, cramped process. That was about 5 weeks, and most of that was when I was doing my run in NXT. So I was on planes, I was on red eyes, just writing, and then I would land, I would sleep for a couple of hours, go to NXT, I'd come back to the hotel, write, be on a flight early the next morning, write the whole way to LA, and then that kind of became my process. Like I would borrow time from wherever I could. So I would be backstage just writing. I would be at TV writing. I'd be at the playground writing. Where I'd be watching a movie writing. So like I didn't need a space. I didn't need time. I just needed a laptop in front of me. And I actually kind of liked the noise around me. Like you might hear something or something would spark something, but it felt like I was very in my own world, but within the world. I think actually if I was just sitting alone in a room, uh I might have a tendency to get more distracted than I was at like a kids museum with a million people running around. I don't know why. I don't know why that is.
Whatever it was, Becky, the success of your book speaks for itself. So I think we'll just keep it that way. Final question. Now that
Because that was the thing. It was always smiling and everything's fine and everything's great. And even in the book, when I finished being a flight attendant, and I went back to acting school, and I was doing an exercise, and I just kept smiling, and the acting coach was like, stop smiling, you're always smiling, stop that. And I was like, no, I'm just a smiler, I'm just a smiler, that's how I always have been. And he was like, no, you're not, that's a learned habit, get rid of it. So so I got rid of it, and now I come into to wrestling, and I'm a ball of energy and emotion, and could sometimes use that flight attendant training to straight face everything's fine.
Well, I always hope that you keep smiling, Becky, and I really think that we will see another Becky Lynch versus Rhea Ripley for the Women's Championship match, and hopefully this time the outcome would be different and in your favor. Thank you so much, Becky, for joining me for this interview. It was a pleasure to host the man at WrestleFanet.
Thank you so much.
Guys, that was the man Becky Lynch, who is all smiles even after suffering a huge defeat at WrestleMania and is looking positively towards the future. If you like this interview, then like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel WrestleFanet. And we'll see you in the next video with another WWE superstar for another exciting chat with them. Thank you so much. Have a great day ahead.